Okay, so on page 442, the two problems I'm going to do are 65, 67. Once we do one, the second one is just like it. But 65 is actually just, it's an arc length problem, is what it is. So what we need to do is look at the problem, determine what it is they're giving us, and what we need to find. You look at the information, they tell you the North Pole is 90 degrees, and Springfield, Illinois is 40 degrees north. What that looks like then is like such. There's our 90 degrees, here's the North Pole. Say we were going to go out some distance. That's 42. We know that's 42 degrees. And it tells us the radius of the Earth is 4,000 miles. So what we're really after here is this distance x, that arc length all along there. So in order to find that, we need to find this angle here, 48 degrees. Our equation, L is r times theta. L is our arc length, r is the radius of the arc, theta is the angle. How much of that circle have we gone through? A side note real quick. Hopefully you already remembered that. The angle is has to be in radians. I know for a fact some of you forgot that on the quiz. Typically what that means is your arc length is much larger than the correct answer is. So our arc length, let's real quick come up here, 48 degrees. From our previous 4 problems, degrees to radians and radians to degrees, we know 48 degrees has to be multiplied by pi over 180 so that our degrees cancel. So our arc length is the radius of the Earth, 4,000 miles, times, let's go with this, 48 pi over 180. And in your calculator you should get somewhere around 3,490.66 miles. Okay, so that if you put it in your calculator, if you look at my calculations, 4,000 times 48 pi over 180, I got 3,351. I'm guessing that if you take that pi and round it, 48 times pi over 180, if you use the approximation of that answer and take it times 4,000, that's probably where they got the book answer of 3,490. So again, if I see an answer close to what my answer is, I'm going to be the teacher that looks at your work and sees if you did it right and check to see where the rounding errors are occurring. So that right there is the answer for 65. So 67 is no different. The only difference in 67 is the two distances are 41.5 and 28 degrees. So here's our 90, here's our equator. They're giving us, our first one is 28 here, the other one is 41.5. So really we're trying to find this little distance right here. Okay? So how do we find just this angle right here? The angle that we're looking at there is 41.5 minus 28. So convert that to radians. We get our theta to be, it's 13.5 degrees times pi over 180. We get approximation. Our approximation is about 0.236 radians. So our arc length is 4,000 or 40,000. 4,000 times 0.236 or 942.48 miles. So that is how you do arc length problems when you're given two distances, latitude distances on the Earth.